Hello everyone, it's Christine and I'm back for another episode of our Stitch Along, and we're continuing to work on wonderful variations of blanket stitch and some more of the stitches suggested by the lovely Tess. So tonight we're going to be doing sunwheel stitch or sunwheel blanket stitch, and what we need is a circle drawn. So I'm going to use the same button that I used to draw the template for my other circle. Doesn't have to be a button, just something circular will help you out. Using my friction marker to draw around it, but you could use whatever marker you use on fabric. You can draw a circle in the center of whatever sort of size you want. Just going to sketch one out. You just want it to sort of be in the right spot. Again, you could use a shape to do that. Probably needs to just come down a smidge. And then to help me, I'm just going to draw some clock markings on it. So at the sort of 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And then do them probably at the hour mark, so the 1 and 2 o'clock and the 4 and 5 o'clock. And then the 10 and the 11 o'clock. So you want them to be relatively even. I'm not going to get too hung up on that. So that's our template. I think I'll pop it in the embroidery hoop for the purpose of stitching. Just give it a bit of a stretch out. Okay, and I think I'll use some of a different colour of the punch needle yarn. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop up at the inside circle of the 12 o'clock position. And then we're going to bring our needle down from the top and pop out at that point. And then we need to always have the thread under our needle to get that blanket stitch knot. And then we're going to go round to the next position, the 1 o'clock position, come through to the center, always putting the thread under our needle to create the blanket stitch knot. So again, so these guides are just helping you, the line guides, know where to sort of come to on the circle. But otherwise it really is just a traditional blanket stitch that you're doing. Always, as long as you have the thread under the needle when it's coming through, then you'll always get that blanket stitch. Thread under the needle and pulling through. So because we didn't know, well, I didn't know about these other stitches until Tess suggested them, it's just worked out really nicely that I have these additional spots in the design. And I think the other one I might use for a stitch that's coming up, which is a filling stitch, a blanket filling stitch, which I think you can work in a circle as well. Again, making sure my thread is under my needle. Again. Oops. Let's not skewer the thread on the other side. So I hope you're all having a great day or a great evening. I'm doing a bit of a bumper edition of filming at the moment because I'm really eager to get onto the squares that I'm doing as part of my slow stitch swaps. So I've had a massive number of wonderful folks from here reach out to me, and I've said yes to everybody. I might be soon at the stage, I think, where I might need to do a sort of a phase 2, so do a first batch and then come back and do a second batch. So I'll let you know if that's the case, but it's something I want to definitely keep doing. So just if you don't sort of get into batch 1, doesn't mean you're missing out, just means that I will be pacing myself. But reach out anyway, and we can chat timing. And I know for some folks as well, it's going to work better not to do it for the end of August timing. So there we go. That is the sunwheel stitch. And you could obviously do it even closer together, but I think it's quite nice having the spacing so you do get that sun effect. And obviously once I apply the heat to it, the friction marker will disappear. In fact, I've actually got the iron on behind me, so just for those that haven't seen a friction marker in action, I'll just iron that now and you'll get to see how the lines disappear. So there you go, that's without the lines. All you can see now is the stitches and the little sort of holes at the end where it was puncturing in. But if you give your fabric, when it's this sort of weave fabric, the holes sort of seal themselves up. So that's a really sweet way to create a sun without having to do the stitches and then do the individual bits. Really happy with that one. So that's a short video for this one, but I will be back tomorrow and we will do the blanket filling stitch, and I think I'll look to do it over here. And then after that, I think we've just got rosette of thorns to go. So thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.